Welcome to JC Stocks and Markets Podcast for January 10th, 2025. Yes, it's 2025. I'm JC. I've been investing in the stock market for 40 plus years. Every other week I publish a new idea on YouTube regarding new stocks or ETFs that I research, and I usually do this on every other Saturday. Just sharing because I'm always researching new investment ideas. My intentions with these podcasts are to share my thoughts and opinions on some stock and ETF picks with an emphasis on dividend-paying securities. I just want to share investment ideas so that you and I can maybe make a buck. I'm not doing this for money from anyone. The opinions shared here are my own. They are just that, opinions. I invest in many of the stocks and ETFs that are featured in these podcasts. I bought some of the one that I'm featuring today. I have some in my portfolio. That is. Disclaimer. Do your due diligence before investing in anything, specifically in this one that I'm going to offer today. With that, let's go make some money. Today's JC Stocks and Markets podcast, we're going to feature kind of an outlier here in a real volatile one. This one, I have a position in it. It pays a big dividend, but I'm a little afraid to recommend it because it's very volatile and it's in a very early stage technology realm. This is the REX AI Premium Income ETF. Its AIPI is the symbol. The AIPI prospectus. It seeks to capital appreciation and current income at the same time. The fund, under normal conditions, invests at least 80% of the assets in securities comprising the BITAAI Lenders Select Index. It seeks to employ investment strategy regardless of whether their stocks are adverse market, economic, or other conditions, and will not seek to take temporary positions during such periods. Fund is non-diversified. This is one of the covered calls ETFs that are coming out there. JEPI is another one from Morgan Stanley, which is a little more established. This has only been around for 6 months, but as you can see, what they do is they buy the whole slew of AI-related companies, and here's the top 10 holdings here. Very, very volatile market, and they sell covered calls, upside covered calls, and gather the premium from that, and that's how they make their income. And the income is really, really big right now, and I'm a little afraid of it, but I'm taking a little dip in it because it's paying $1.50 a month on about a $48 to $49 to $50 stock price. I mean, we're talking outrageous payouts. Gross expense ratio is pretty low. 0.65%, has very small assets, 140 million. Rex Funds is not one of the premier funds. They have a lot of ETFs and funds out there, but it's not one that's on the radar a lot. It's selling basically at its book value price. Here's a quick chart of AIPI. As you can see, it's been around for about 6 months, started in July, and it's more or less held its value thus far. But again, be very careful with this one. I'm keeping this on a very, very short leash. I like the payouts, but I'm a little afraid of the volatility that could happen in the AI stocks. Next slide I'm going to show you in the last slide are the dividends that they paid out so far. Since July, they paid out about $1.50 a month, and it's all dividend income. It's not a return of capital. It's not long-term capital gains, short-term capital gains. They're selling covered calls, and they're gathering the premium from those. And when they expire, that money's ours. That being said, they're very high volatility stocks, and that's what creates the high call prices. This is not a fund. I want to emphasize, not for capital preservation. This fund and these stocks within this fund could fall precipitously and very quickly. If you're going to jump into it, I would keep a very short stop loss on this and monitor it constantly. I'm doing that right now, and I'm I'm watching it. I'm a little afraid of because of the action that's happened lately, but I do believe in a lot of the companies that are on the list. So that's kind of my, let's say my hope, not hope, but saving grace that these companies on that list, CrowdStrike, Palantir, Salesforce, they're going to continue to grow and help the what do you want to say, technology market with AI and all the AI and cybersecurity, among other things. I like the stocks that are in it, but I'm really quite apprehensive, and I'm going to keep a very, very short leash on this. I love the payout, but be very, very careful. With that, I'd like to say thank you for listening to JC Stocks and Markets podcast. I love doing this. I hope you get a little something out of it. Do a lot of due diligence before you put money in AIPI. I beg you. With that, the intro and outro song is from by a band that I used to play in, Just One Goat. I wrote the song. It's called She's the One. It has lots of meaning. I hope you get something out of the podcast. I hope you like the song. Happy investing. Bye now.
I know I'm not that beautiful, but I know my way back home. Our love ain't purely physical, but I never have to roam. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. Everything is magical, even when she's not around. No, it's not that radical, I just know what I have found. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. She's making my life so much stronger. God, let me stay just a little bit longer. She's the one.